Passt schon. Deutschland.
Berlin!
Deutschland. Deutschland! Hurra! Nee, zakuszymy, ne? Deutschland, Slowakia!
Je lui ai dit, il n'y a pas de problème.
Carlito? Non, non, Eh. Yo. Hello. Robin?
The final day of group play has arrived. Welcome back to Ostrava on this Tuesday afternoon. The first of 3 games, and we begin with France taking on Germany. We know France will not qualify for the quarterfinals this year. We know Germany can finish as high as 2nd or as low as 4th in the group. Here are your referees for the game from Sweden and Slovakia, the men running the lines from Czechia and from Sweden. There is Muller and Sasha Trey, the captains at center ice. These two teams, different directions. France trying to now build some momentum for their upcoming Olympic qualifiers. The head coach, Philippe Ozan, said as much. He said our last 2 games, we want to make it like a business trip here, finish strong, and work on the things we need to try and qualify for the upcoming Olympic Games in Italy. And Philippe Ozan knows this guy really well. Harold Kreis, they won 3 titles together in the DEL in Mannheim together, the top league in Germany. Kreis, Germany, trying to get back to the podium. They're 8-5 all-time versus France at this championship. They beat France last year, and of course, losing that gold medal game to Team Canada. Star power on Team Germany, you're looking at a big part of it. JJ Peterka. Last year, 7 goals, 13 points, was the media MVP at the forward position. And man, he looked a little bit like he was struggling early. Not anymore in the tournament. He's got 5 goals, 8 points as well. Starting goalie for Team France, Quentin Papillon. He's allowed just 4 goals on 85 shots. His save percentage pretty good, .953. He hasn't played enough to qualify for the overall tournament save percentage, but nice numbers for him. And the NHLer, Philipp Grubauer, will get the call. He's got a 3-1 record and .896 save percentage. And Germany, something to play for. They can finish as high as 2nd here in the group, Ryan.
Yeah, that's true. And they're feeling pretty good about themselves. Harold Kreis said, we just want to play our game. Simple in the offensive zone. And for France, they thought they played really well against Sweden. He said it was defense first, and we did it. We just didn't score, and that's the next step we have to take.
Cahoon, Sturm, Tipples up front, but it's a chance for France across. What a drive! A double right in front, and the miss from Jordan Perret. I mean, what, 10 seconds in? What a look for France.
Germany was not ready. France should be up 1-0 here. This is terrific stuff. Adamo does a great job here. He scoops it right up and out of the park with a great scoring chance. I don't even know how he got it up that quickly, Perret.
Jordan Perret in his 7th World Championship. My goodness, what a chance to start things off here with a bang. Dominic Cahoon up the right side for Germany. He lost the puck, and it is Perret again the other way. It is amazing, this World Hockey Championship, Ryan. We've seen the teams that have struggled at times with offense. They get chances like that, just can't bury. Now,
exactly.
A penalty coming up to France. So Germany's about to go on the power play here. Not even 31 seconds in. And the guy who had the setup, Adamo, he's going to sit for 2 or less.
Frustration twice. Well, Philippe Ozan, as I said, he was really happy with the way they played against Sweden in many ways. You look at the penalty. He said, we wanted to play defense first, and we did it. And he was happy. But we have to improve on our goal scoring. He said, we could have been up 2-1 in that game against Sweden. We hit the goal post, and then we weren't in the lead, and then we never got the lead, is what he's saying. They had a chance to be in the lead here, right off the opening faceoff, and they're not.
Sturm on the draw, the guy you talked about. There's Lucas Reichel. He'll get it back from Wisman, the young star out of the Chicago Blackhawks. Reichel, seam pass, Peterka. Peterka's far circle. Sturm behind the net. Wisman, Kai Wisman back for JJ Peterka. Quick shot there, and spun around was Ferdell. Couldn't get a clean look, in France to clear. Pierre-Edouard Bellemare, little backhand feed, good pass. Play behind the net for Kevin Bozon, one of the Bozon brothers. His brother Tim wears 94. And of course, father behind the bench, Philippe Bozon, who's in the IIHF Hall of Fame, the head coach. Played all around the world professional hockey. Also in the French Hockey Hall of Fame back home as well in France. Germany will set up one more time. Reichel the pass, up top, Wisman. JJ Peterka out of the Buffalo Sabres. He'll get it back. Peterka. Nico Sturm's parked right in front of Papillon. That drive, Ferdell, a pretty good rip, and Papillon got a touch. It's out of play, and a good save there.
Germany has a terrific power play. They know how to move it around. It's not fancy. It is effective. They are 5 for 11 on the power play. 45%, the best power play in the entire tournament. A lot of other teams, and I think even Sweden, could watch these guys and learn something from them. They keep it simple. They shoot the puck. They get everything directed to the net. They're not always looking for the perfect play. It just works.
Here's Michaelis. Stankoviak behind the net. Michaelis to the captain Mueller. He got it back. Michaelis. Aylis. Dominic Cahoon at that far circle. Cahoon. Stankoviak driving play. Follow up. Michaelis shot off the goalie, off the bar, and out of play. And you just talked about it, Brian. They work it around very efficiently.
Yeah. They do, and there's an intensity to their passing, though. They're not just out there looking and kind of taking their time and using their hands and whatever. There's an intensity. They move it. There's action. There's conversion towards the net. And that was a terrific scoring chance. Go to the net. Eventually, they don't take many looks. They get it to the net quicker than most teams.
Yazin Aylis, number 42, tied for the team lead in scoring. He's got 8 points. Of course, Peterka, the 5 goals and 8 points for JJ Peterka. Second unit out right now. 20 seconds left in the man advantage. That's all the way down the ice as the veteran Pierre-Edouard Bellemare, who just hit 700 National Hockey League games. Bellemare trying to take it away from Mueller. Good pace, he'll bring it in all the way to the net. Mueller, pretty good push, but play into the corner. Michaelis keeps it in. Cahoon shot, good block there from Pierre Creon, and France has killed it off. Icing charged against France. Another face-off in front of Quentin Papillon.
The French are pretty happy with what they've done, you know, and they're going to stay in the A pool. That is the first priority for them. They're not going to be in the medal round. That's just the way it goes. They don't quite have the offensive pop, and that's the next thing, like the coach said. We have to work in that. I think their entire programs at home have to start work on that a little bit more, but they've learned a lot about defense.
Stefan DaCosta, their all-time leading point getter at this tournament, was injured early in a first period versus Poland. That was a big loss for them. He had 2 goals, 4 points in the tournament, and all-time he's the top point getter, so that was a tough blow. 3 minutes gone. It is game 1 of 3 games. We wrap up group play tonight. Our next one will be Latvia versus the United States. It's a rematch of the bronze medal game that Latvia won in overtime. And later tonight, it's Sweden, who's been perfect in the group. They'll take on Slovakia. Here's Tuomi. He'll bring it in with Alexander Eel. Tuomi works it in deep. There's Eel. Picked up far boards as Fabio Wagner out there as well. Kabul plays it in deep. Wagner up to the point. Kabul wrist shot and just wide with Sturm. Try for that redirect in front. Sturm in the corner. Back to the near side as Baudon plays it back. Baudon up the center. Kabul chips it right back in for Germany.
Germany's got 3 guys with 8 points. Peterka, Aylis, and Fordell. So they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We talked about Reichel, how he's coming on and starting to get a real feel for it. He's got 5 points as well. They attack with some speed, and when they get their power play time, it makes a big difference.
Good speed. Dominic Cahoon cutting it. Backhand try is stopped. What a rush. And Quentin Papillon able to stop Dominic Cahoon, silver medalist at the Olympics and a silver last year at the Worlds.
2 goals so far in the tournament. He's done a lot of this, though. He attacks with dynamic speed. I really like him a lot. Not a very big guy. He had 50 points in 45 games playing in Switzerland. 5'11". He really darts around. Whether he's coming late on the play and then he accelerates, gets a drop pass, and just blows right by the D-man. He's been good at that in this tournament.
186 career National Hockey League games. He's won 3 DEL championships in Germany as well, their top league. Actually born in Czechia, German passport. So exciting for him to compete this year in this country. Puck behind the net. Clairot. He got pinned. Cahoon back to work, but France trying to work it in deep. Clairot back to work. Clairot plays for HC Vitovici, the club team right here in Ostrava, knows this building well. The fan base knows him well as well as he competes for the team here in Czechia. The Turku at center tried to advance play. Jammed in by Bozon. Mueller slowed him down. It comes out to Philip Grubauer. 14-16 and 2 record, .899 save percentage this year with Seattle in the NHL. Webby, the wrist shot, never got through, so he'll work it back into that corner. Lucas Reichel there, freed up top Bozon. He'll play it over Ovi2, the defenseman with NHL experience as well. Played for the Devils and the Oilers. Johan Ovi2 plays a lot of minutes for France. He's one of the key guys in the blue line for this team. Aylis in the corner, in front, good shot, a good strike there, and again, Papillon, he has been solid.
Yeah, one of the things about the D-Corps for France, they don't get a lot of production. They've only got 7 points from the D-men, and Ovi2 counts for 4 of them. The old veteran there, he plays a heck of a game. Solid, takes control of things. He's number 4 in the entire tournament in ice time per game, too, just under 23 minutes. Roman Josi, of course. No surprise, I would have guessed that, wouldn't you? That Roman Josi would be getting more ice time per game. Just like in the NHL, he's out there all the time. 24 minutes a game almost for Josi playing for the Swiss.
Here's a turnover in the skates of Rek, who was breaking in. Well, Roman Josi, every time with the last decade, a couple silver medals for Switzerland. He's, you know, either the MVP, right in the heart of the action. He is the Hart Trophy winner every year for Team Switzerland. He's such a special player in the NHL.
He roams the ice. He just constant movement out there. So because he doesn't have to stop and start that much, I think it's easy on him. He's such a great skater. But there's an ease to his game, too. He just never seems to get tired.
He was leading the tournament in scoring for a while, but Matt Boldy now has that honor of the USA. Boldy coming off a 6-point game as he leads the tournament in scoring. We'll see USA later today versus Latvia. 7 minutes gone, 0-0 score, and a good crowd here at Ostrava Arena.
Right, you brought up the tournament scoring. Matt Boldy of the U.S. 5 goals, 7 assists, 12 points. That leads everybody Brady Tkachuk with 11, Gaudreau with 11, and then Roman Josi with 11 points so far at this point.
Special tournament for Johnny Gaudreau. He's now the all-time points leader for the USA at the World Championship, passing Showtime, Patrick Kane, assists as well. Johnny Gaudreau passed him. And the next goal for Brock Nelson, he'll be the all-time goal-scoring leader. So it's been a pretty nice tournament for the Americans. They lost their opener versus Sweden. They lost to Slovakia in overtime, but they've really found their game lately. So.
Yeah, and the fact that they kind of got those things taken care of too, Brian, you know, it's great because I don't know where all the players were, but those players know it. And it's just a nice thing to have it in the back pocket and you move forward, and it's extra confidence builders for both those guys.
And Charlie Lindgren should be in the lineup. We don't know if he's going to start, but he's going to be in the lineup for the United States today as well, joining Alex Nedeljkovic and young Trey Augustine, the goalies. Here's a turnover, that wrist shot high and wide. What a wrister that was from Lucas Cobell. Cobell's had a nice tournament offensively as well. He's got 2 goals, 3 points in his first World Championship. Played East Coast Hockey League in Florida.
Germany's the one that wants to control the pace. They have the capability of doing it. They're a good, solid team. They've got balance. They got Peterka and Reichel and Stakoviak, whom I like a lot. He's a kind of a linchpin guy that really makes lines good. Tiffels has had a really good tournament. We talked about Cahoon already. And then you got Mihalis and Fordell and that third line. So they can come at you 1, 2, 3, and they get some pretty decent production from their back end.
Alis was the guy that came out red hot out of the gate. I mean, he was leading. He was up near the tournament leaders as well in points. And it's nice to see, you know, some of the NHL players starting to find their game. Peterka looked frustrated, Brian, in the first couple of games. He wears his emotions on his sleeves, but, you know, that can work for a player. It seemed to work for him because he really found his game lately.
Yeah, the power play made him well, that's for sure. And then they played against some of the weaker teams, and he found the back of the net. And that's an advantage you have in a tournament like this. There are going to be those situations. There
was Nico Sturm cutting in. There's 1 goal in the tournament for Sturm thus far. Yeah, it's funny how scoring will cure a lot of things. Cantagello, a little bit of space for France, up that right side. Down below is Anthony Reck in his 7th World Championship. He's pinned. Good job by Tobias Fuller. Played to the far point, and that was off the skate of Cantagello and all the way back to French territory.
Cantagello makes some good plays for France, and he gets some shots through. He hasn't had much success point-wise, only has 1 goal in the tournament, but you like what he does, like, you know, taking the puck and getting the puck off the ice like he did on the last shift.
Lork off the turnover, threw it towards the net. He missed. In comes Charles Bertrand, another veteran, 8th World Championship for Bertrand. Stretch pass up ahead. Peterka cutting in, and nice play, Papillon. We've seen the goalies wander, but that was a great call to get out and clean things up.
Yeah, and that was the combination of Reichel and Peterka. The pass just wasn't quite right from Reichel.
Stankoviak, number 19, the player you talked about, continues to work on that line up front. Kind of a gritty guy. He works hard. He's on the forecheck, and he has to be. You know, that's what you need in a line like that when you got some finishers with you.
Yeah, exactly. He's kind of a sweeper. Cleans up some messes sometimes when the other 2 guys are going for it offensively.
Here's the captain. Sasha Trey, a wrist shot in the legs. High bouncing puck behind the net, stays in play. Alis. Another steal to the right of Grubauer, cleaned up again by Germany. They're trying to clear here. Alis gets back one more time. It's Trey causing some problems.
The old veterans out there, Belmar and Trey, on the same line.
Our Claire Hanna has done a wonderful job with the interviews as Trey wrist shot into the glove, and, you know, saying so many great answers and thoughtfulness out of here, Edward Belmar, and, you know, the thought he puts into his answers. Right now, we're looking for an answer. It's 0-0.
Germany can finish second, third, or fourth, they can clinch with regulation win and less than a regulation win by the USA, because they have a tiebreaker over the US and Slovakia. And their possible opponents.
Three-shot score. No, that was off the post. That was Cantagallo from the blue line. Popped the post, and that did stay out.
See, he was due. I'm telling you, he keeps getting it through, and that was, goaltender never moved on that.
He does have a goal in this championship. Four-time champ back home in France. League champion there. Throw it at the net. You never know. Here's Friedel. Up the right side. Aylis was tracking in. Papillon with the play.
So now that's twice. Great scoring chance in the first, 8 or 10 seconds of the game. They came away with nothing. Now they have a goal post, so similar to their last game. Solid defense, but just can't score.
That's cool. Look out. That was flipped. And Souvenir in the crowd.
Off the forehead.
Yep, but everything's okay down there.
Early mark. Here's the off the face-off. Good shot. I don't think it got squicked up. Look at that. Just watch the goaltender. Such a telltale sign, right? Right between the legs, I think, of two guys. Grubauer, good positioning. Don't move. Keep everything tight. Never moved after the fact. You hear that clank, and you look behind to see if it's in your crease, and you have to jump on it. Otherwise, don't move until you know where it is.
Grubauer, Memorial Cup with Windsor, Stanley Cup with the Washington Capitals. One of 3 goalies born and developed in Germany to play in over 100 NHL games as well. And yeah, a look at the guy who's labeled the post there.
Could have been just the 3rd goal from the D-Corps of France. Grubauer's been good. He's been good in goal. This German team is solid, and they keep getting better. Harold Kreis, the coach, coaches are always looking for things to develop, for sure, but they're also listening. And he was really impressed how the team's come along on the bench. They want to know when the players are taking care of things themselves. And that's one of the things he told Claire Hanna, and that's an important one. So they're really coming together.
Paterka back to her feet, and it was broken up. Driving in was Fabio Wagner from the blue line. A good look from the defender there. You know, follow that up. There was a moment early in the tournament, Grubauer on a TV timeout skated back to the bench, and coach said big smile on his face. Yeah. He kind of felt like, all right, my goalie, he's feeling good. He's starting to feel it. And you need that. You need that goaltender to having some good vibes to go deep in a tournament like this.
Yeah, he had a bit of an off game early in the tournament, but since then, he has been real solid.
Nice pass up to Stankoviak, cutting in. And Papillon able to come out, challenge, and stop him. And Stankoviak took a whack on his way to the net.
That was a bad line change by the French. They didn't get anybody out there in time. See, they were just recovering at the very last second. OV2 trying to get out there in time. They want him out there all the time. Stankoviak makes plays like that. He's got speed. He flies the zone. Doesn't have a lot of finish, but he doesn't do that job on that line. It's Paterka and Reichel that do that. He had his chance there and he missed it.
That shot up the side of the net. After the chance, he took the whack on the left arm, and that's what he was yelling to the official about. It was after the play he'd finished up and then took the swat right on the hand, trying to shake that off.
Well, it hurt a lot more because he missed.
Well, that's,
yeah.
I think I said earlier, scoring,
he wouldn't have been nearly as cranky. He might have gone to the referee had it gone in. Might. But he definitely went to the referee when he missed it. Got in. He was going so fast, and that happens a lot of times, especially those guys over here who don't score a lot. They get in so tight. They don't make their decision quickly enough or out far enough, and they run out of racetrack.
OV2 in the corner. Took down his man. Comes to Enzo Guibi. Guibi through center. Flips to that left side. Racing after it. Baptiste Bruch. Eel trying to charge in. Cantagallo did knock it in, but France has to get back on side, and they're going to call it intentional offside.
Germany's got some speedy guys. We talked about Reichel, but they've got Cahoon's only 5'11". Mihalis is 5'10". Tuomi's 5'9". El is 5'9". So they go. They play a physical game at the right time. They battle in front of the net. They box out. But a lot of their guys up front are pretty small. And if you lean on him and tag him a few times, you'd think it would start to slow them down. But that hasn't happened a lot in the tournament so far. We'll see what happens in the medal round.
Sturm, one of their bigger forwards, 6'3", 215. He was going to work in the corner. Germany can't hold it in. Müller plays it back to Sturm, and Schuber to Müller.
France has got the biggest guy in the tournament. That's Adamo at 247.
Yeah, the 20-year-old Slavkovsky, no slouch for Slovakia. A big body. Lorca, they'll bring it in over the line. Lorca leaves it. Bozon. That's Tim Bozon. Trying to create some space as he gets checked. Bozon across, wrist shot, and Grubauer punches that into the corner. Good job by Cahoon at the end of a shift, but he stick handles and works it in deep.
He's done that so many times. Grab the puck out of his zone. Don't need to make a pass. He just grabs it and accelerates and gets it out of there. That's an important feature, especially in tight games, when you've got the speed and quickness to do what Cahoon does.
Perret for Claureau. Lock in the corner, Enzo Guibi in his third World Championship for France. And Perret back to center. Under 6 to go, first period. Shot 6-3, favor of Germany. Perret, Guibi, that shot, and that hits Perret in the back of the skate. Müller hits him. Ovitu, wrist shot deflected, a good screen in front, and that's just wide. Robin Collenbaum, the screen in front, just the second game for number 11, Robin Collenbaum for France in this championship. There he is at the line, Collenbaum. Into the corner. Checked by Guy Wisman. Bruch floats one in, missed the net. Centering feet in front. Kenton Gallo again, and the right pad save. Peterka. Nice little chip up. Stankowiak with Reichel. Stankowiak, he'll wait. Müller in. Nice move. Still with it. Shoots. Oh, what a stop. Papillon. Good dangles Müller, but he couldn't cash in.
Beautiful setup by Germany. They're really feeling it now in that big-time groove. Haven't put it in the back of the net yet, but Stakowiak again with that play. He's had a breakaway, now sets up that chance.
JJ Peterka drops. Lucas Reichel maneuvers. Reichel brings it in deep. Backhand feeds Stakowiak. He'll leave it. Peterka in. Drag move, forehand, chips at it, and not a great velocity shot, but man, what a move. And Quentin Papillon keeping France in it. It's 0-0.
What about the Germans?
Welcome back to Ostrava on this Tuesday afternoon, local time, approaching 1 p.m. So the 8th straight championship for France in the main tournament, but 8 times now Downing not able to qualify for the quarterfinals. But they will remain up in the main championship, which will be in Sweden and Denmark next year. Stockholm and Herning, the host cities. Kastner. Maximilian Kastner behind the net, taken away by Pelmar. Then Kastner just popped him. Obi2 deep in his own zone again. Played up for Belmar. He's got some space up the right wing. Belmar, he'll drop. Trey got again, using his frame, protects the puck. Trey up top. Chekishvili, wrist shot and glove down. Little bit of a bobble, but held by Grubauer. And you can see Puck was maybe available. Belmar wanted to get a sniff there while it was loose.
How about Trey just throwing that stick off him, like, get off of me. Puck's free for a second. Belmar had a chance. He had every right to go in there and try to loosen it up. Belmar's had a really good tournament for him. Takes most of the face-offs, wins most of them. The NHL guys are the top 8 face-off winners in the entire tournament. No surprise there, really.
9th player, Brian, born in France to make the National Hockey League. We mentioned the 700 games.
Very worldly man. You get a chance to talk to Belmar, do it. He'll talk to you about anything.
Well, you saw him in Tampa a couple seasons ago. Just recently in Seattle. Under 4 to go. Tabell into the corner. Cahoon lost it. In comes Big Sturm. Nico Sturm in the corner. Sturm up top. That wrist shot off a stick behind the net. Tipples there. Cantagello, though, off the boards, trying to clear, and he gets a little bit of help for Bray. Up that left side. Atamo across. Claro, score! What a shot! Valentin Claro buries it. It's 1-0 France.
A lot of things happen really well for France. The quick up, but Claro has to put the brakes on to stay onside. He could easily have gone offside. When the puck goes to the left wing side, here's the quick up. You catch the German defense, left side of your screen, couldn't quite see it. Claro had to stop up. That's why he's a little bit behind. But then Adamo, beautiful little fake there. Takes the defenseman out and the goaltender, and all you got to do is hit the top part of the net. There's not much Grubauer can do there. He has to commit to Adamo, who's a big man and likes to shoot the puck. So he has to commit. He can't get across fast enough. But all the way around, 3 good things happen for France, and they are on the board first.
His 8th World Championship. Claro, first of the tournament, 6th goal all time at the World Hockey Championship.
Ehlers just got slashed right on the finger, so it's going to be a penalty for Guibi of France.
And that top power play gets a chance to try tie things up. 3:04 to go in the first.
Yep, another look at it. This is going to happen in the neutral zone. There's the slash. Just cut him right on the fingers when he started to wave his hand around. The referee even on the far side of the ice picked up on that one. Yep, this power play. Efficiency in shooting.
Face-offs right of Papillon. Controlled by Germany. Kai Wisman. Reichel got the pass from Bernal. He was jammed up. Couldn't get a clean look on the net. Wisman throws it behind the net. Sturm to the corner. Peterka. Sturm couldn't handle the pass, and a clear by France. Big game in Prague later on today. It's Czechia versus Canada. It's a battle for top spot in the group. David Pasternak has joined the team, which is exciting.
Now there's the kind of entry you want, right? Nice and easy. One guy with speed, take it in the zone. That was J.J. Peterka. A lot of teams struggle trying to get the puck in the zone. When you have a wide ice surface like this and you have the skill of J.J. Peterka, I love that. It's great. Just knife your way in there, aim for the corner. You're in deep. Your first pass is what really matters. Every power play entry is like that. It's the first pass inside the blue line. That's the one that makes the big difference. Either you're in or you screw it up or you have to chase after it because it's on the wall.
Ehlers, Stenkoviak, Cahoon up front with Michaelis and the defender Mueller on this power play, but nothing doing yet. Another good clear by France. Bozan, first in the corner, tries to center. Belmar there. Belmar behind the net. And all the way to center ice. Good job, France, at the penalty kill.
Good job by Michaelis, too, that came back in the middle. He saw that Belmar was open once Germany didn't have the puck in their own zone, and he made sure Belmar was not going to get it.
Germany can't really break out clean here. Minute 45 to go in the period, and 40 seconds left in the minor penalty. Stenkoviak, he'll drop it back. Cahoon. Michaelis. Michaelis near circle. Stankowiak behind the net. Michaelis. Up for Mueller. Michaelis across. Alish, the shot stopped. It was blocked by Dare. And a scramble held in by Mueller at the line. Michaelis. Mueller in his skates. He'll keep it working. Cahoon down low. Stankowiak. Cahoon. Stankowiak. Trying to drive it in front, and the penalty over as Weeby's out. Bit of a pile-up far boards, 5-on-5, another good kill. Pass in front, Lucas Reich will score! Side of the net, Michaelis found it, buried it up top. Not a power play goal, but we're all tied up at 1.
I thought there was going to be a penalty over there in the corner. I think the French defenseman I thought he got his feet flipped out from underneath him, and this had something to do with them not being in good position. Once it comes back to the net front, there's OV2. There it is right there. So OV2 is a defenseman who would be here on that near side post, but he's way up there, over by the hash mark, still at the board. So the Germans do the right thing, and they get it down to that spot. Cahoon's a real heads-up player, and Mihalis just walks out, has a little bit of room. Papillon can't get there in time, and they slip it in the short side.
Mark Michaelis, his third of the tournament in his 4th World Championship. Had one NHL season with the Canucks, played 15 career games in the NHL. And we know the Canucks losing to the Edmonton Oilers in Game 7, and Leon Draisaitl, the German, moving on to the conference final. Here's Tiffels. Stretch pass just out of the reach. He had Costner lined up. Costner to the puck. 30 seconds left of the period in a 1-1 tie. Tiffels, Costner, all locked up. Alexander Eel was reaching for it. Grant's able to clear. Bertrand. That hit the back of Anthony Reck. 8 seconds remaining. So it wasn't a power play goal, but Germany, the equalizer, and through 20 minutes, Brian, we've got a 1-1 game.
Yeah, Germany had the puck more. They made more plays. It should have been and could have been 2-0 France if they'd have scored in the first 10 seconds and then they score later. That's an if, and that's the way it's gone for France. But Germany has done a lot of good things in this first period. They're starting to roll.
Gruber was having a long conversation with one of the referees. Intermission's coming up next. Laura Dykin has you covered.
Très bon. Très bonne période des bottes, hein? On est d'accord? Bonne période. first thing. Go German guys, first thing.
Let's have a good one. Team. Hello guys, have a good one. Hello, have a good one.
Oh, okay guys, let's go German guys, first thing. Oh. Enough. Tough start, huh? Have a good one, buddy. Enjoy it. Hey, big man. Have a good one, buddy. Okay? Enjoy it.
Good.
Watch out the hands, buddy, okay? Behind the net, okay? If it's too much, sometimes.
He was holding me.
Yeah, I got it. Both sides, okay? I talked to him, okay? Take away from there, okay? Right hooky, thanks. Enough!
Heads up. Good job. Good job. We're good. Belmat. Was the puck close?
He doesn't have it.
He doesn't have it. Okay, then I'm sorry.
Komm jetzt!
Final day group play here in Ostrava. Game 1-1 tie. Germany, France. Last year, Germany losing the gold medal game to Canada, a silver medal, and their first medal since 1953. Fans yet to find the podium. Good first period, Brian. It began with a chance in the opening seconds. They hit a post. They had some looks, and we got a 1-1 game.
France could have been up 2-0, maybe even 3-0 if you count that post shot from the point. But it wasn't to be. They got one. But on the other side, the Germans had the puck more. They made better plays. The Germans really stretched the ice. They got right up the gut in between the defense of France, what, 4 times, I think, and we're close. So the French are going to literally have to tighten up in the middle of the ice as Germany comes out of their end.
Look at Vincent Lorca, his 3rd World Championship for France. Faceoffs were dominated by Germany in that first period, 71%. Now, the one thing for France, good for them on the penalty kill. They were 2 for 2 on the penalty kill against the #1 power play of the tournament. Justin Adamo couldn't win it. Back to Kai Wisman. Wisman for Germany, cutting in, right in, shoots, couldn't tuck it home. Man, space opened up. They'll call it crease violation, but man, he just rolled right in.
Yeah. Surprised everybody. Wisman's smooth. He can get some power play time. He can kill penalties. You know what? France just didn't expect him to go there. He's driving in, so you got to have guts to do that. I think they thought he was either going to stop up or pass it or go behind the net, and all of a sudden he's knifing his way right in there. Good job by the goaltender there, Papillon, to hold his ground.
Wisman was a top 3 player on the team last year at the World Championship. Plays a lot of minutes. He can play gritty, he can play with sandpaper, and you know, noticeable. We really enjoyed his game so far for Germany on the blue line.
Yeah, plays with Jonas Müller. That's the pairing most of the time. And they get the job done. They can settle it down if they have to, but you can see the plays that they can make. There's a look at Lukas Reichel that we talked about. And this line has been dynamic for Germany. They really attack. Got some great speed. Reichel can really go. JJ Peterka can really go. And Stachowiak's already had 1 breakaway and set up another great play.
You mentioned Jonas Müller. He led all players in ice time in that first period. Played 8.5 minutes. Stachowiak's going to line up here with Belmar. Belmar wins it. Back to Obi2. Turnover for Dell, and he missed Stachowiak, who whacked his stick. It was coming right at him. High slot. Jonas Müller to the left side. Cahoon couldn't get there with pace in time. Brought in by Belmar. To Bozon. He was checked. Bozon back to work below the goal line. In comes Chekishvili. Florian Chekishvili for Bozon. Bozon centers. Wreck in, and the shot just up high. Good little play there from France, and a good look. Another pass in front. Turk the stick, though. Chekishvili loads up. Deflects off the post, or is it in? No, Rek had the big celebration, but it wasn't in. He was fist pumping on the ice. Another drive, and that swallowed up. We'll get another look. Rek thought he scored. I mean, he was celebrating big time.
Usually the players know. Sometimes it goes in off the center post so quickly that you can't tell. Yeah, that's center post. The players know. I mean, Rek shot it right in the middle of the net. The referee just wasn't quite sure. You know, they're glancing all around, and he just wasn't sure, so he let the play keep going. But it's right off the center post from all I can see. And that should be a 2-1 lead for France. Rek was on the move. His timing was good. He's coming into a rebound situation. There was no doubt in my mind on that first replay that I saw, Brian. It looks like dead center post. And there's all that the camera stuff too, that big box of equipment that happens sometimes too. Take a look at this off the foot. Here comes Rek. Yeah, see, it's right in the middle, right in the middle of the net,
just above the camera. I mean, and you're not going to fist pump Selly like that if,
no.
if you're hitting a post. He knew, and it's in back to the net. His 10th all-time
stole his thunder.
Well,
he's fist bumping away and everything. It's like, what? What do you mean we're still going on here?
And to his credit, he got back to the play, got another shot, by the way.
Did.
Like, he kept rolling.
You're right. Big for the French. I mean, the next step in their game is they have to learn to score some more goals. They're learning more and doing better defensively and away from the puck. That's been their mandate in this tournament. They've learned a lot. Scoring goals is next.
Well, the Albert Hassler Trophy, top player in France. The 3rd time he's won it this past season. And on the board is Bozon. Chekishvili's the blast. It's off Elis, you know how to play.
Yeah, good back check there by Elis. So a little momentum here for the French. Germany will have to turn that around. Germany had most of the puck possession and the best plays in the first period. Having said that, the French had their chances. So there they go. They've deserved and earned the right to be in the lead here in this game.
And for Germany, something to play for, right? They can finish second, third, or fourth.
Yep.
And it's lining up that in that other group, it's going to be, you know, Canada, Czechia 1-2. You want to try maybe avoid them, especially Czechia on home ice here. The crowds have been electric.
Yeah, their opponents are either going to be the Czechs, the Canadians, or the Swiss.
We know the Swiss is coming over here for sure. Lots to be sorted out here on this final day of preliminary play. Michaelis. The only spot up for grabs in our group is that fourth spot, and Latvia has to win. They have to beat the United States in regulation, and then hope Slovakia gets nothing versus Sweden tonight. But we know Germany's in, we know Sweden's in, we know USA in from our group here in Ostrava. Amadio trying again, using his big frame. Peterka hauled him down. No call. Kastner at center. He'll drop it back. Kastner goes to the net. Little deflection on Papillon. Alexander Eel and Kastner, a good job here up front right now. Enzo Guibi to the left side. And Adamo got spun around. Tough shift for Adamo. 2 times he got crunched to the big man. Plays in the East Coast Hockey League. He's the captain of the Wheeling Nailers. Bouncing back on the line, there's Chekishvili. The wave going here in the building at Ostrava. The fans have had a great time. There's no doubt it's been a wonderful stay in Ostrava, and we got a call in the corner here coming up.
Looks like Sturm's going to go.
Yep.
Holding along the wall. Sturm gets a stick wrapped around, and once you get in that position, I mean, it just plain looks bad. You get a stick pinned between the player and the boards. You're completely wrapped up. The player can't go anywhere, and if he's smart, he just keeps fighting against it, gets the referee's attention. So France and Pierre-Edouard Bellemare has been very expressive in this game. A couple of times he's called a sort of a semi-huddle to his teammates about what they want to do. But it didn't do any good because he lost the face-off.
Well, so much excitement. We know NHL players, the Four Nations Cup coming up, the Olympics, and to qualify for those Olympics. And that's really the next thing for France.
Yep.
I mean, you saw Bellemare, what it would mean to him and for this team to try qualify for those Olympic Games.
Stuff.
Yeah, big-time stuff. And Bellemare on the puck here on this power play. Nearly 4 minutes gone in this second period. Bellemare through center. He'll coast in. Drops for Trey. He'll fire it in. Slashed to the line and held in by Bozon. It's Tim Bozon. Look out, Aylis. Some space short-handed. Yazid Aylis in backhand, and he missed up high.
Nice idea, though, on the backhand, huh? He was trying to go top shelf on that short side. He protected it well. And big-time threat. Just missed it a little. Tough on the backhand, of course, can roll off the toe. Literally, you lose a little control.
Breck trying to find that puck. The power play has been powerless here for France thus far. Maybe a 2-on-1. Aylis waiting. Kastner in, and he just missed the redirect. The best chances here on the French power play for Germany. Baudouin tried to give and go. Adamo couldn't get it to him. Here's Reck. Reck floats one into the corner. 35 seconds left in the minor penalty. Chekishvili for France at the blue line. He'll dump it off. That wrist shot, that right pad. Good stop, Grubauer. As that flashed out and kept it out. Chekishvili. Still with it. He'll maneuver. Chekishvili. Bertrand in front. Adamo there. Kastner trying to steal. Adamo had it, and they give it away in the slot area a few times. Finally cleared by Germany.
Power plays, doesn't matter who it is, what country it is. they get lazy defensively, and France gave up pretty decent chance. 2-on-1 shorthanded. You got to be careful on regroups, lost pucks. Here's how it started. Nice quick up here, and now all of a sudden Germany's got a 2-on-1. The French got spread apart, turned the puck over. Just missed. Kastner going to the net. The execution, the idea was right. Eilish was the one who made the pass across. Looked like it was airborne a little bit, and that kind of betrayed Kastner right at the crease.
Over in Prague, so Austria, a 1-0 lead over Great Britain. They have to win and then hope that Finland loses to the Swiss in regulation. And then Austria's got a chance to come to the quarters as well and get part of that ride, chasing after a medal. So that's pretty exciting stuff if Austria can find a way to get through. And as soon as I say that, of course, Brian, Great Britain's tied the game.
You knew that, right?
No, I actually didn't.
Come on.
You give me way too much credit, my man. I did not know that. So a 1-1 game over there. But it's huge for those teams. You know, if you can qualify for a quarterfinal and then it's one game, it's one hot goalie, it's one goal. You just one bounce. You don't know.
Ask Latvia.
Oh. A rematch of that bronze medal game coming up next. Latvia, USA, as Clareau around for Perret. Here's Germany, a 3-on-1. Paterka leads the rush across, and the shot stopped. Rebound score. Kobel followed up. Tough one for Papillon. He made the first stop, but the follow-up buried, and it's a 2-2 game.
Cobley does a heck of a job here. A lot of times you see 3-on-1s and it gets messed up. Players have too many options and they'll screw it up. The Germans did a heck of a job here, and even though it didn't go in on the first shot, Cobley will stay with it and get the rebound. Overcommitment by French. 3-on-1. Nice tic-tac-toe. Goaltender slides out a little bit after the first save. That was key here. Beautiful little pass back. But see, he's out of control there a little bit. Papillon just can't stay within the paint. Right to left. Does his job, needs some help. But Cobley got to hand it to him. That's a terrific concentration goal, scoring on the rebound.
Lukas Kobel ties it up, 2-2. Already his third goal of the tournament, so he's produced offensively nicely there as he played in the USHL. Trey, breakaway, backhand, wow, what a goal! Unbelievable! Sasha Trey up top with a backhand, France leads again.
The big man on the fly pattern, and the Germans just not quite ready for it. He's got good top-end speed still. Been around so long, been in so many tournaments, just really just a clearing pattern. But Trey's on the fly pattern. They knew that that's what he was going to do. Couldn't tell from here whether he yelled or whatever. But see how quickly and how soon he starts to make the move. At high speed, I always thought that's the key. Unless you have just super hands that can really stick handle in close. And the puck was rolling on him. Fake the shot, freeze the goaltender just for a half second, backhand, and then right up under the bar. Terrific execution on the fly pattern there by Trey.
Those goals 22 seconds apart. Don't blink now as Ferdell the other way. Good action here, back-to-back in the second period. France comes again. Bertrand was checked. He'll throw it behind the net. Puck at center, and then a 2-on-1. Obi2's back. Michaelis in. A cross shot, and that was off the pipe, I believe. Eilish. I don't think Papillon got a piece. I think it was off the bar as Eilish cruising in. What action.
Last couple of minutes or so of this game, it's been like fly fishing. Back and forth, chances at both ends, open it right up, go on the post pattern, get a chance, come right back with a 2-on-1, go the other way, get a 3-on-1. Good stuff, a lot of fun.
Aylis, Wisman, little touch pass, Mueller's shot blocked into the left side. In comes Bozon. This is Kevin Bozon into the corner. Wisman hits him. You're a better fly fisherman than I am, Brian, because I can't catch a thing.
I can't either. I just know how it works.
And they've been working it. It's been a lot of fun this second period. Great chances back and forth. Here comes Ferdell. Ferdell, he blew a tire. Michaelis backs him up. He'll spin and shoot it in. Mueller. Into the corner comes to Bozon. Bozon. Colombo. Maybe a 2-on-1. Colombo's turn. Pins it across. Shot. Oh, just up top. Wow, another look from Dare. Dare might have tickled the top crossbar with that shot.
They had another one on the line, couldn't land it.
Couple posts, great looks. I mean, offensively, this is the best we've seen France.
Absolutely.
And the chances they've had. It's not even close. What a game it's been for them. Adamo.
Coaching staff's going to be happy. Philip Bozon talked about our next step is we have to score goals.
Perrault, wrist shot. He just missed in front. 3-2, France leads. Trying to play spoiler here versus Germany. We know Germany's into the quarters, but who will they face? That's the question. Perrault at center for Perret. Perret will stop. France changing. Dominic Goon was trying to steal, and it comes into the corner.
Expectations are one thing, and you expect, well, the French can't score a whole lot, so Germany think we're going to have the puck a lot. They're going to defend. We'll see how it goes. You have to play the game that's in front of you. It's not what you expect sometimes, so the Germans are going to have to adjust a little here. I think the French are just having fun.
Bozon wheeling. Deals the back end in front side of the net, and Grubauer, that left pad, poked out, able to keep the puck out.
Yeah, Belmar had that chance.
Stachowiak, some pace the other way. He'll hand it off. Rich shot, score! Back and forth action. JJ Peterka, 3-3 tie.
You don't score at one end, it's coming back the other way. We've already seen that. JJ Peterka will come in off the wing. This is a stoppable puck. Papillon, I think he had it go underneath him or through him. There's the chance for Belmar that didn't go in. And here he go back the other way. See what Papillon does. Yeah, he just gets a little fool and seemed to be expecting something to the middle of the ice. Hesitated just a little and got fooled. Nice little quick play there by JJ Peterka over the pad, under the blocker on the short side.
Now are the officials looking at something, maybe a challenge?
Offside.
They are challenging offside. France is. If this goal stands, there'll be a number of players with 6 goals now in the tournament. JJ Peterka, that would be his 6. Kachuk has 6. Cousins and Kapanen for Finland. Referees are from Sweden and Slovakia. Thomas Ronsky and Christopher Holm.
High-speed stuff, end-to-end action. Players getting caught on both teams. Defensemen up on the play. Forwards unable to come back quickly enough. Quick ups. Let's see. Reichel, that's going to be tough to see there because we don't know where his back foot is. It's Reichel near side. They're going to need another look besides that one.
Well, last year, Peterka at 7. Here's the look from up top here, Brian. You can take a look and look to the right of your screen.
Yeah, right side. Reichel's inching along. Yep, offside. That's going to be offside. Looks like it from here. It's a miniature version, but it looked like, yeah.
It's pretty close.
Might have been a little white ice there. But is it definitive enough?
And the tip of that skate blade, I mean, if a closer look in, it's a good look from up top, but it was called a goal on the ice.
If that's the only one they have, they may stay with their call, because the call, I mean, it's a goal. They didn't blow the whistle for offside. So this is from a long way up. That's from the ceiling cam for sure.
Normally what we've seen so far in the tournament, Brian, if the challenge comes up that quickly, usually they've seen something that maybe we haven't seen yet. And you can see the video review right now. They'll get some looks. And I think they're looking at the look we're looking at, that, from what I can see there, that overhead look.
The first look. Oh, here's another one. Ooh, boy, is that close. You'd have to freeze it right at the blue line. It is so close, because on that look, looked like the tip of the skate maybe was still in that sort of blurry area, just a tad, had a little touch of the blue line.
Well,
they made
a decision.
If I had to guess, I think it's gonna stand. I don't think they're gonna call it offside.
Huh. We thought we had a decision. One more look is now, it's actually the linesman putting on the headset. That's Ludwig Lundgren. You don't see
I'd
this
like to
very often.
see that last one. You might be asking, see if they can roll it back and forth or freeze it right on when the puck is right on the blue line. It kept rolling. And this is how close this call is.
So that was the two linesmen now looking. You don't see that very often. The referees had a long look. The linesman took a look, and now I guess we'll get the call.
After review of the play, it's determined that the play was offside.
Wow. Okay.
All right, here we go again. Top of your screen. Where is that left foot? He's putting the brakes on there. See, it's so darn close. If I was them, I think I would have said, okay, it was too close to call. The goal was scored. At any rate, they overturn it.
That's a big dodge for France, because not only is the goal overturned, you don't serve a 2-minute minor as well. I mean, that was close.
Good point. Yep.
Play continues. 3-2 France. Germany trying to press again. It was a great rush by Germany. Again, we talked about him. J.J. Peterka elevating his game when the games start to matter most here. Quarterfinals looming. Full day off tomorrow, and then the quarterfinals on Thursday.
Now both teams got to get it back up to speed, literally. That was a really long delay, and there was some real fire going on in this game. Well, there for both teams.
It was awesome. Back and forth play, and for France, I mean, some of the funnest fireworks offensively we've seen in the tournament.
Absolutely, yeah. That seemed to be the objective. Coaches never want to sacrifice defense. They never want to say it, because it's true. You got to play hard defensively. Their next step is they need to generate offense and have people thinking and taking advantage of offensive situations.
Perret lost it. Adamo jams it to center. Michaelis has the puck for Germany. Back to Wisman. Kai Wisman in his own zone for Germany. Mueller up ahead. Hayles, and yeah, Ferdell was in. That's for sure, Brian. Good call.
Nice.
3-2 for
1 for 1.
just after 1:30 p.m. local time here on a Tuesday, the first of 3 games. Brian Mutrick, Brian Engblom, Claire Hanna with you. Our coverage of the IIHF World Hockey Championship. It's been an awesome run, great tournament, a ton of games, a ton of fun. And right now, France enjoying a 3-2 lead here over Germany. Peterka comes in again. Peterka plays it in front. Stakoviak. Wojtek Stakoviak flipped it right to Belmar. He poked that away, and France controls. Tim Bozon, the pass behind him, and Grubauer came out to play it. Mueller in the corner, lost the puck. And you wonder that delay, who it might have favored, and here's a chance again. Cutting in is Reichel, centering feed, look out, goes on, swatted out of the way, in front, Stankowiak score! What a great play, Reichel, Stankowiak, that is a 3-3 tie.
Crazy game we got going here, but it is fun. Tim Bozon, a couple of bad things happened for him. Is a turnover at the offensive blue line. He'll hustle back and make up for it, but then he doesn't. He stops the pass across. That's Bozon hustling back as he turns the puck over. Now look at him, see? He broke the play up, but then he gets a little lax, and he doesn't stay with Stakoviak. And Germany stays with it. Papillon has to fight that one off, can't find the handle, and then Stakoviak just backs off. Bozon's trying to play goaltender, and he didn't man up there. And so he went from wrong to right to wrong again. Bozon did, and Stakoviak is happy he did.
Right, the last 2 goals for Germany, the theme, don't put on the play. As Cabell, remember, that second swat, he put it in. Stakoviak didn't put on the play. And now it's a 3-3 game. Germany possession again. They'll set it up in the offensive zone. Michaelis has the puck, drops it up, down low, cutting in. And getting knocked down in front of the net was Schumer. Score again! They got another one. Maxim Kastner found the puck, buried it. It's a crazy game, and Germany leads it. 22 seconds apart. It looks like Maximilian Kastner, the last touch, Germany leads.
Harold Kreis said we want to be simple in the offensive zone. We want to have net front presence, and we want to support. You saw all of that here. 3 guys close together, good support, net front presence. Kastner with the stick down. Get pucks to the net. That's simple. Check off all the boxes on that one. That pass had eyes. And Kastner with the strong lower hand there to redirect that one. And Papillon needs a little more help in front of the crease.
Brian, we went nearly 17 minutes without a goal. The last 14 and a half, we got 7 goals.
Which one do you like better?
I like the last 14 and a half, personally. That's just me, man. It's been a lot of fun, the back and forth. It keeps it interesting for us and the fans, for sure.
And so both teams are accomplishing some of the things that they want to. Some of the points that I just reeled off that Price wanted to see from the Germans, they got it all just on that one goal. They've had quick ups, they've moved the puck well, they've really split the defense of France. France is scoring some goals, they're happy with that.
Here's Dominic Cahoon. Wrist shot, never got through, so he'll work it in deep, picked up by Obi-2.
And we're happy there's 7 goals.
Obi-2, under pressure, Cahoon in the corner with him. Cahoon again to the net, spinning, tried that feed as Nico Sturm was cruising in at the side of the net, poked in front, had Tiffels in his sights, and skated up though by Bertrand. Sturm and wreck there. Adamo, it'll play back to Obi-2. Obi-2 and Cahoon, a couple of former Edmonton Oilers. Aylis at his own line, gets it from Fernell. Aylis to give the goal. Aylis, a little chip shot, he missed up top. Good little push again, Germany. Good passing. And Aylis the steal. Fernell, Leo Fernell. Aylis up to the line. Pass down low, and Michaelis at the side of the net. Wisman had him queued up. He couldn't tap it in. Puck at the side of the net, still loose. As Papillon was a little bit relaxed there, finally reaches out and covers it.
The French have played games a lot better defensively in this tournament, for sure. They played well defensively against Sweden. So now they've flipped the script. Now they're going offensively, and they've kind of let everything go. So there's a little bit of happy medium. And I think the coach is standing there going, how happy should I be? Right? I mean, you're down on the score. You don't want them to get wild and totally loose. But, hey, they're generating. We talked about that. Let's get some things done offensively. But they are just downright loose now, up the ice and in front of their net.
The nice thing for Harold Trice, head coach of Germany, he's had depth scoring. I mean, every line, you go right down his forwards in his lineup, a lot of contributors. And they come again with a 2-on-1. Stankowiak in, oh good, one-handed stick, and Papillon kept it out. Good second period, Stankowiak, man, he's been around it. He centers again, backdoor feed, just wide. As that time, it was him trying to set up Reichel. Belmar at center. Here, Edward Belmar. His teammates changing behind him. Lone man in for France. He's hit by the other 41. Smuller hit him. Bozon behind the net, trying to find his brother. Up top, Ovitu. Across, wrist shot, hit a body, never made it way through, and Stankowiak controls for Peterka. Peterka takes a shot from Ovitu. Lorca racing after, under 6 to go. And that's poked the center.
That hit the linesman. France had a chance to really go on a rush there. It hit the linesman in the foot and stopped just outside the blue line instead of France being able to pick it up and go.
Mueller right back in, back at high. Rebound, Mueller picks it up, waiting. And where'd that hit? The side of the net.
Papillon, I think, maybe got a piece of that. He's really going to have to battle here, and already is. He's all over the place, not very big.
Mueller shot again, missed wide. I'd love a replay of that because it looked like Mueller had nothing but net. And maybe Papillon, to your point, got a piece. Mueller. One more time. And France, you know, since they won the challenge, which was a big momentum swing for them, man, Germany tilted it real quick, icing.
Here's Germany on the last rush. And the one-handed chance for Stankowiak, who's having quite a game. That whole line's having quite a game. Reichel, Peterka, Stankowiak. Germany coming right back. Oh, he did miss. He did just wow. Miss it wide. It was a rolling puck. We are so low here. Plays like that. Our broadcast position, you don't get as good a look on deflections and where shots actually go around the net.
Our broadcast look, right to your point, I'd say is about 20 rows up. So pretty flat. We're close.
It's nice to be, nice to be close and have a feel for the game, no doubt. But just on, some of the angles, there's a trade-off. When pucks get deflected, you get a chance to see it a lot better from up top.
Aylis in the corner. Fernell's in front and couldn't find him with a pass. Wagner. The backhand in for Fernell. Lorca. They'll collect it below the goal line. Under 5 to go. Ostrava Arena, great venue. So much energy in the building. Holds just under 10,000. Wagner in the corner. He'll drop in the backhand. Tiffels behind the net. Frederick Tiffels centering feed in front. Papillon down. Score. Jammed in. Nico Sturm. And Papillon's hot. He wanted a crease violation. Sturm jammed it in. And Germany's got a 5-3 lead for now. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, you see Papillon's waving his hands around. He is not happy, but he's got to get his defensemen and back-checking forwards to play harder around the net. Germany just wants it. This is about will, not skill. Get it into the paint, good control. Tiffels gets it here. First chance, second chance. And you know what? Watch the defense here for France. They actually helped the Germans out. Right here, this should have been cleared into the corner. And it wasn't.
And that's Ferdell. That's Ferdell with the last, not Sturm.
Yeah.
So my apologies. Sturm's stick was there, but Ferdell whacked it in.
There was a chance to clear it though too for France, and they were just slow to do it. You get locked up sometimes. You think, oh, the goaltender's going to get it or put his hand on it or be able to freeze it, but there should have been a clear into the corner. I think it's Lorca, number 6. He doesn't really do anything, and he's standing there waiting. And then Friedel comes in and sort of in between the legs of the defenseman jams that one in. And the goaltender just not happy. See, there's the will. He has the right to go after the puck. This is going to be, you know, sheer interpretation by the referee. So the puck is loose there.
I think it's the pad right there, his right pad. I think Papillon's going to suggest that he pushed him so he couldn't make the save. That'll be his argument.
He'll probably win the argument. But the puck is loose there too. So you have the right to go into the crease after the puck and make a play. It'll be interesting to see how they interpret that. I know he does push the pad, and I think that's probably what they will notice the most.
After review of the play, it is official as the overtime. We have no goal. There's a goaltender.
So good challenge. All right. The puck was loose, but when you see the goaltender's pad get pushed back by, I don't know, a foot almost, maybe more.
Yeah, Sturm was jamming in there, and you're right. You can follow the puck in, but they're stickier on the crease violation calls, and then you saw kind of that jam with the stick on the pad. And
he's trying to go for the puck, but he missed the puck, and he got the pad. Had he got the puck and kept pushing at the puck, then I think you would have had a good goal, but he does jam the pad in.
Well, full credit, France and Philippe Bozon, 2 for 2 on the challenges, but it's Germany still leading by 1. 4 minutes to go. Tippel's wrist shot. Puck loose again. Papillon's been a busy goalie here. That blast right into Papillon. Good velocity and held. Entertaining second game, a number of challenges. France winning 2 of them. Germany leads by 1. Germany a chance to finish as high as second, as low as 4th in the group. We know France is out, won't qualify for the quarters, but man, they're playing a tough game here. Full credit to France and their team as Germany controls off the draw.
The video coaches have been better defenders of Papillon than the defensemen have at times.
It takes a village, Brian. It's a team game. Everyone doing their part.
Good point.
Here's Wisbit behind the net. Bit of a dangerous pass, but it's to Sturm. He's away with Cahoon. Cahoon will flip. Sturm waiting. Oh, what a move. Sturm, oh, nearly tucked it in up top. Glove stop, Papillon. Wow. What a great little rush. There's been some wonderful chances and saves in the second. Pass in front of Tummel, blew a tire. Couldn't get the shot away. Obi2 loads up. That was blocked as Tiffels blocked the lane. It comes to center.
Speed has worked really well for both teams. Now, Germany has more speed than France. France has been able to react to it decently, but Germany loves it when things open up. They got some forwards who love to go.
Bozon spun around, as was Trey. Stankoviak. JJ Peterka stops. Peterka. Centering feed in front, had Reichel. Reichel backhand try. Belmar there, took it away. Great passing from Germany in this game. They have been really efficient working it around as Obi2 will flip it in. Mueller under pressure. Peterka back. There's Bozal. Tim Bozal, the steal. That's off the skate. Tim Bozal continues to work for France. Able to free it. Peterka, though, tucked it away. Up the left side. Peterka powering in. JJ Peterka to the backhand all the way through and stopped by Papillon. He's lost his stick and able to cover up, though. Man, JJ Peterka, some magic here in Ostrava.
He is really starting to go now. Slow start to the tournament. Puck wasn't going in. Frustrated. He is just dangling at high speed. Here's the first look, the first chance for Germany. That was Sturm. And then it was Peterka. And the moves he was putting in, even right down to the crease area. Sturm's been really good, too. Cahoon, Sturm, Peterka, Reichel, Stakoviak, all attacking with some big-time speed.
Sturm, born in Denmark. Obviously grew up in Germany, plays youth hockey there. And great rush. What a move that was. Here's Clairot, fast in front and just chipped wide. And a penalty coming up, and that's an offensive zone penalty. And shaking his head is Enzo Cantacalo because he had the chance and then he took the penalty. And now Germany on the power play.
Cantacalo, defenseman, getting up on the play, fighting for a puck. I'd like another look at this one, see what he does here. Yeah, he pulled the feet out from underneath for sure.
Team cross on the play. Fire down the district.
He's had a couple of looks at the net. He hit the post in the first period. Another look or two in the offensive zone, moving in from the blue line, and that time he was up on the rush.
Stankoviak. And then he's checking the visor, checking the eyesight here to get settled in as Valentin Clairot waits for him. Clairot and Stankoviak. They go again. Good win. Stankoviak. Mueller drops it off. Pass to the side of the net. Stankoviak whacking. Picked up by Dominic Cahoon. Cahoon able to free it up. Michaelis to the line. Mueller, Michaelis. Michaelis. Back to Jonas Mueller. Michaelis in the corner. And the pass off a skate of Perret and to center. Minute 20 to go. 4-3 Germany. Trying to get the power play going now. They've yet to strike. They've had their chances. France, a good job on the penalty kill in this game. Aylis down low. Here's Cahoon. Dominic Cahoon beats the line. Mueller, great shot, and Papillon pushes across and squeezes with a minute and a second to go here in this second period.
Papillon's really had to dance around on the crease. He's not a very big guy. He's only 5'10". They have the choice whether to play Papillon or Julian Juncker. Junker's 6'5", so you got a difference of 7 inches between your goaltender. They went with the smaller, more agile guy. Here's a look at Juncker on the bench. Juncker 0 wins. Papillon 0 wins too. Ylonen was the only one who had a win for France. But Papillon 2.03 goals against compared to Juncker 4.94. So they went with the numbers too.
Final minute, here's Wisman. JJ Peterka. He's had a great game. Had the goal, had it overturned after the France challenge, but he has been buzzing. Wisman leads for Peterka. He'll skate by Bozal, who lost an edge. Peterka speeding in. Sturm works it in. Obi2 reaching for the puck. France trying to clear, play into the corner. Verdell had it, lost it. Obi2 couldn't flip it out of harm's way. Up to the line, Wisman. Verdell. Wisman. Verdell in the corner, Sturm's in front. Verdell for Wisman. Peterka got up with a one-timer. Gets it back, shoots up high. Good passing. He played catch there with Reichel. I think the first shot, the first chance, he would have had a little more net from our vantage point. As the period will wind down. That was an exciting second. Germany leads by 1.
Yeah, some great stuff there. Just going crazy, back and forth action. Yeah, then the reviews really knocked the game down a little bit, but I'm not sure who has an advantage right now, but Germany on the scoreboard does 4-3.
Our first of 3 games here in Ostrava on this Tuesday. Intermission is coming up next, led by our Northern.
Perfekt, wenn du so reinkommst.
Around the ball.
Asisten
Okay, keep going. 1, 2, 3, fight. Go, go, go.
Hey!
We go shake it. After review of the play, it's determined the puck completely crossed the goal line. We have a good goal. Skate, skate, skate. 78 holding.
Offside.
Okay.
Time, no goal. Go!
Loose, loose, loose. You can challenge it. You can challenge. Goaltender interference.
Yeah, interference, okay.
Very good. Try to blow it down. You play.
Kom Junge! Aggressiv, Junge! Zu den Mund! Cool dog! Oh, cool dog!
Go! Stop,
boys! Coming up!
Auf geht's, auf geht's, komm, auf geht's, auf geht's!
Auf Maschine!
Selina,
Komm, boys!
auf geht's! Auf geht's!
Welcome back to Ostrava. There's a look at Sasha Trey, the longtime veteran. What a goal that he scored in his 14th World Championship. Absolutely beautiful, breaking in upstairs. Some power play time left here for Germany as we'll start the third period. And Quentin Papillon did some nice stops. Germany's push. He's made some great saves, couple great challenges as well from the French coaching staff. Philipp Grubauer, obviously, you can see the 3 goals and the 12 shots, not as busy. But it is Germany, some power play time, and leading by 1 as we begin this third period.
Papillon had to do a little bit too much on his own. He needs some help in that 5-foot circle right around the blue paint, like help him out there. Other than that, France did a lot of really good things. So just bear down there a little bit and keep going offensively, because that's what's on front of mind for them to improve scoring goals.
Here's Wisman for Tiffels. Out of his own zone up to Nico Sturra. 5-on-5, so Cantagello out of the box. A brief power play that leaked over into this third period. Here's Mueller, Jonas Mueller. He'll corral the puck, protect, up for Cahoon. Back to Mueller. Cross ice Wisman. Wisman tries to walk it in front. Cahoon, the backhand stop. Papillon, good position, and then a body. Cahoon piled into him.
I was watching Pierre-Edouard Bellemare for the French there, directing traffic, pointing. You go there, support there. Bellemare does, you know, at 39 years old, he's one of the 4 oldest guys in the tournament. There are 2 40-year-olds, a couple of 39-year-olds. He's 39. But Bellemare, because of the bigger ice surface and the way the game is played here, he still skates really well because it's more constant motion. The smaller ice surface in the NHL, and it can be a grind. That's harder for him. It tears your legs out at that age of 39 when you got to stop and go and bang all the time.
Stankowiak's got some room. It's Stankowiak score! What a game! Another one, his second. 7 points now. Wojtek Stankowiak, what a burst.
The fast break game is killing the French. The Germans love this stuff, especially their top line. They've got so many guys who can fly. And Stankowiak now is starting to find the range. He hasn't been the goal scorer, but he keeps getting his chances. Look at those legs go. Just a bad bounce off the wall. The middle of the ice, D-man has got to go and read the speed. Stankowiak is starting to come off the ice. And it's OV2 who's usually more observant than that. He was the guy in the middle of the ice. You got to see a guy on the fly pattern. He wants to hang in offensively in case his partner keeps it inside the blue line, but he doesn't. And Stankowiak's gone. Another short side goal on Papillon.
Wojtek Stankowiak now 2 in the tournament. He leads all players in the game. That was his 7th shot on goal, and he buried it. Aylis looking for more. Aylis couldn't get that pass through. You watch Stankowiak play this game, and you're surprised he doesn't have 6 goals. I mean, it's just, wow, he has made a statement here against France. And again, we talked about it, the depth scoring for Germany. You know, a lot of guys stepping up, different games, different lines, and right now Stankowiak's the guy. Wagner, at the end of a shift, will work that in.
Speed away from the puck. That's what's dangerous in this game, especially for defensemen. You've got to read who's going the fastest. Guys are on fast breaks. You've got to pull out. You can't stand up at the offensive blue line or even at the center red line if there's somebody's on the fly pattern, the way this game's being played.
Alexander Eel at the line, kept it in. Slung in front and knocked down by the French defender as Trey will circle around.
This might be the fastest paced game that we've had maybe on our side of the tournament. Certainly right up there, huh? Because even when the Swedes play, it's more of a controlled, flow, smooth feel. And they'll have bursts for sure. But this has been the more, you know, tempo, big time, skate, use your speed, and end-to-end action.
Here's Dare dropping it back. That Slovakia-USA game did have some tempo and some pace, but a lot more sandpaper. And USA had to come back down 2 as Bozan right in, and again, man, what a chance. Bozan could not finish in front.
Grubauer just was right with him all the way and timed that drop to the butterfly perfectly.
Sturm indeed for Cahoon. Anthony Reck. Out of the reach of Cantagello. And shot back in by Germany. Cekishvili back. Plays it for Reck. Adamo through center, and he'll drift that in. Mutter plays it for Kai Wisman. Wisman will flip that to center, and now for Germany, you got the 2-goal lead. You want to get your 3 points, get your best opportunity to finish as high in the group as you can. OB2 to the trailer, bounced on Frion.
Ooh, there's quite a battle in front of the German net. Reck was involved.
Stakoviak crawling off the bench as Peterka over the line. Stakoviak, who has the 2 goals, literally crawled over the bench. He is in massive pain right now, and he's getting looked at. His stick is still sitting right in front of the bench on the ice. He literally crawled over. That's tough to see.
I was busy watching in front of the net. The cross-checking it went on, and the referee just let it go.
Here's Michaelis. Pass up that right side. Bouncing puck to the net. Schuber, a good drive by the defenseman. And a hooking call coming up. Schuber was driving play. And a penalty to the defenseman, the veteran blue liner Obi2.
Obi2 is sliding from the inside to the outside, trying to make that play with the puck. And when he misses it, now he's too far outside. You got to recover, and how you recover most of the time is with your stick. There's the Stakoviak, and what happened to him, which is a shame, because he's been flying out there. Hopefully it doesn't end up being anything long-term for him. They're going to need him going forward.
2 goals for him, 8 points on the tournament. Germany, a lot of players putting up some nice offensive numbers, and another chance on this high-powered power play. Wisman down low, pop pass, Sturm stop, rebound, try, score. Lucas Reichel, 6 for Germany, another power play goal.
Execution. You cannot execute any better than that. This is Germany on the power play. Any teams that are going to play against them, you better watch this. That's why they're so good. Nobody in particular. They move the puck quickly, and it's the way they move it. Like there's a thought process to it. They snap the puck around, and they don't stop until the puck goes in the back of the net. That's some pretty beautiful stuff. Up top, down low, into the bumper spot, offside guy, clean it up in front. Reichel the beneficiary at the very end, but you had 4 guys touch the puck, and the French just can't keep up to that. We're going to get a goaltender change, I think.
Fourth time in 7 games for Germany. They put up at least 6, and Julian Junker's going to come in.
The big guy's coming in now. Yeah, much bigger goaltender. Literally will take up. There have been so many battles in the crease area. This makes a lot of sense. The bigger goaltender with more weight behind him. Literally physically bigger, but he's still going to need some help from his D-men too. The French have not bared down yet around their net, and Germany is really feasting on it. You got to admire Germany, huh, Brian? I mean, they don't quit until puck's in the net. Their rebounds, if it takes 2, 3, 4 whacks at it, they keep going until it's in.
A lot of returning players from that silver medal last year, and it's hard to podium here. If it was easy, everyone would do it. Germany, they come back, and they're trying to get back to the podium. Get a good spot in the quarterfinal game. And looking strong for another 3 points in this one. Trey did not advance play. Gobal will take it behind his net as Bozan trying to track him down. Gobel, good speed to the right side. Michaelis trying to drop it in deep, picked off. OB2 up the right side. Closed off by Tobias Fowler. Colin Ubecula. Ubecula, that shot missed the mark. Up top, and that wobbler from Fowler missed as well. 6 gone in this 3rd period. Germany nearly brought it in, 3 deep, poked away right to Dare. Dare, waiting, slings it in, and a good stop there. Grubauer steered it into the corner. Canted Gallo in deep for France. And he had his pocket picked. Here is Alis, and he'll contently flip that to center and start a change for Germany. Chekishvili in for France. Dorian Chekishvili towards the net, deflected. That was Anthony Reck. Good job in front. Grubauer still can't find it. That play out of nowhere wrecked a nice little redirect, and that gave Grubauer some trouble. 6-3. Germany leads in Ostrava. Over in Prague, Great Britain, an empty net goal. Now a 4-1 lead over Austria, so that one almost done. And that means Finland will lock up the 4th spot over in Prague, and that means they will face Sweden for sure in a quarter-final showdown. How good is that, Brian? Finland, Sweden.
That is going to be great.
Nico Sturm in, drops it off, but only French players there. Gave it away to Pierre Crion.
Yeah, the Finns and the Swedes do not like to lose to each other, that's for sure.
We know Switzerland will come over as well to Ostrava. We just don't know the dance partner there, but we do know Sweden, Finland in one of our quarterfinals here. Turnover. Bertrand slings it in right through the free spell. Bar was there, couldn't get a stick on it. Meantime, later on today, our second game is USA-Latvia, rematch of the bronze medal game last year that Latvia won, which sparked a national holiday in Riga and the rest of the country. What a celebration that was. They need to win and hope, so they got to win in regulation. They got to win in 60 minutes versus USA, and they need some help. Slovakia has to be pointless. Look out, there's a massive scrum right at the blue line. Wow.
Yeah, it's really getting ugly here now. Mueller got whacked along the wall. Now you got scraps going on in different places. Boudon and Peterka in the middle of the ice, but the dog pile along the board started when Mueller got injured along the wall. He's up now on his feet, number 91. It's Moritz Mueller.
It's the captain. Yeah.
And we still got a little tugging going on. Stakoviak, who's been in the middle of everything, and Perret wouldn't let him go. Soon we'll get a couple from each team going here. The original, I think there was going to be a penalty originally. Here's the hit on Mueller. It's a hard shove by Perret, and that's where Stakoviak comes in. Perret gets help from his friends. Crino in there. So we got Perret and Crino in the box for France. Stakoviak headed there now. Oh, ooh, yeah, he bit it.
Jeez.
He bit the board.
That's, you don't want to see that ever.
Germany, 2 minutes behind the roughing. Team France, rail number 7, we got 2 minutes for roughing. Number 72, we got 2 minutes for cross-checking. 2 on the clock, we are playing 5-on-4.
You saw Stenkoviak, he wanted the 5. He wanted the 5 of the game.
Yep. Perret with the cross-check from behind. That's what started it. Injured temporarily, Moritz Mueller. And the rest went from there. Mueller a little worse for the wear there. Boy, he really bit the board.
It could have been a lot worse. You know, grateful he's okay because just the way you go in, the way his head hit the board. So thankfully.
Could have been 5 minutes for boarding easily.
And another chance to work on this #1 power play. Coming into today, the #1 power play in the tournament belongs to Germany, and they showed off why. Some great passing and a lot of weapons here. Wisman thought of the shot, he'll work it across. Nico Sturm's parked in front again for Germany in his usual spot. Peterka, far circle. Down low, Sturm. Couldn't get to it. Play below the goal line. Sturm took the hit. Verdell racing it. Comes to Belmar in the corner, and he will turn and spin and flip that down the ice.
Yeah, Sturm at the net. Peterka on his offside. Verdell on his offside. They got a lot of weapons, and they use them all.
Lucas Reichel has a goal. The youngster, the Chicago Blackhawk, will leave it. The Buffalo Sabre Peterka for Wisman. He'll get it back. Peterka in front. There was Sturm, and he couldn't get a stick on it. Aylis tried to work it back. I think it hit Jonas Mueller. Jonas Mueller for Michaelis. Michaelis stops at center. Hands it off. Jonas Mueller. Aylis towards the net and popped all the way down the ice by Obitu. Mueller again. Michaelis. Aylis. Off the backboards for Germany. Dominic Cahoon with the puck for Germany. Stick handling. They'll feed it down low. Tipples. Up for Mueller again. Jonas Mueller. Michaelis. In down low. Across the crease pass. Boy, they work it around. Cahoon tried to be the setup man that time. Michaelis. Waiting. Cahoon again. Behind the net. Dominic Cahoon. 5-on-5 hockey. Braves out of the box. Pass in front. Tiffels tried to parry it and couldn't, as Junka stopped that. Good movement of the puck there by Germany.
What a slick little play from behind the net. That was really nice by Cahoon. Watch this at the end of the play. He'll fake like he's going to go all the way around. See, then he short-sided it, and that's a really heads-up save there. Really well done there by Junka. Junka didn't move too soon. The big man was up against the post, or that one would have been in too.
5-on-5, 6-3 Germany.
That little bit different style by Junka because he is bigger and heavier, takes up more room, doesn't have to move as much. We get a false start here. Whereas Papillon is much smaller, more active in the net, and because of that, he's been victimized a little bit, and his defense for sure, it did not have enough support by his D-man around the crease area.
Adamo, Caster on the draw. Bertrand racing after the puck. Schubert played it away from him. And the captain back on the ice to see Mueller. After taking a tough hit right in front of the German bench. Schubert behind Grubauer. There's Lucas Reichel up the left side. A little give and go. Reichel could get the pass back. Obi2 for Lorca. Johan Obi2 back to Lorca. Under 10 to go, third period. Lorca watched by Maximilian Kastner. Sacha Trey, and France has got to get back on side. They will. Tim Bozon. Mark Michaelis. There's Verdell, little chip into the corner for Germany. Germany will be content here to just kill off the clock, take the 3 points, and get ready for their quarterfinal matchup. Cobel, Verdell at center. Bourdois for France. Thierry took it out of the mix to the left side for Perret. Wagner, Perret picked his pocket, got it back from Chekishvili, in, and the shot just wide.
Too many moves, dusted it off too many times. He had a chance to pull the trigger from a prime spot, tried to beat the last guy.
Kenton Gallo floats one in. It hit Grubauer, but he'll put the trapper's mitt on it with 8:35 to go here in this third period. Welcome back to our coverage of the World Hockey Championship. It is the final day of group play. It's the first of 3 games. Germany's got 8 minutes and 35 seconds left and trying to pick up the full 3 points. We know they're into the quarterfinals. We're getting closer to figuring out who will play who will go to Prague, who will come here. We know Finland is coming over and will take on Sweden. Sweden, the cream of the crop here in our group. We also know Switzerland will come to Ostrava. We just don't know who they will play. As Claro in, and that shot steered aside by Grubauer.
The rivalry of the Scandinavian countries, so I love that matchup, Sweden-Finland.
And they've been fun from what we've seen over there. Roman Jossi's having a great tournament. Nico Fischer, the young star out of New Jersey.
Germans been impressive in this game. They gave up a couple of goals for sure, but the 6 goals that they've scored, they play with some tempo. I keep comparing them in my mind to what we've seen from Sweden. It's just a different tempo. Both are very effective about puck control. The quick darting speed like this by Peterka.
Peterka's shots, Koviak looking for the hat-trick goal.
Perhaps a little bit different than the way the Swedes moved the puck up the ice. Both very effective, and Germany really starting to feel it, huh? This is the best we've seen them too.
Absolutely. No, I mean, it's building, right? These tournaments, you say it all the time, you build, you want to get better, work on things, grow your game, get some more chemistry with your line mates, and Germany has done a good job, and the head coach, Harold Price, has to be happy with that.
Yeah, and when he said he really felt like before this game, when he was talking to Claire Hanna, he said, you know, you hear it on the bench, what the players are talking about. When the players start to take the bench over more and more, that's an important thing. Coaches look at how the team's playing, but they listen to what they're doing too. And he said the team's becoming much tighter, taking care of things themselves.
Oliver Kapanen for Finland's had a great tournament. The 6 goals, the Montreal Canadian product. Pass in front, and Reck couldn't get it in on Grubauer. I think he found on the shot. Terry followed up, and that goes into the corner. Kastner lost it in his skates. Reck back. Bertrand for Terry. Bouncing puck at the line, as Alis was trying to track in for Germany. He's got to get back on side. Briand, ooh, tough pass, but Tim Bozon was there. Mark Michaelis in the corner for Germany. Gets it back from Wagner. Mueller's shot off the stick of Bozon. Alis. As in Alis, and that was knocked away by Trey. You look at these championships too, and you just wonder, his 14th championship for Sacha Trey, the captain. How many more does he have in the tank?
Exactly.
So many great games, most in history. Over 80 games now in the world for France. Unbelievable.
And Belmar's right up there too.
Yep.
At 39 years old, how many more does he have too? Although, as I mentioned earlier, still really moves well.
Captain Gallo winds up. Had some time and space and ripped it wide. And that one, Grubauer is going to hold. And Bray took the cross check. That was Mueller. Jonas Mueller, little cross check on Bray. Welcome back to Ostrava, and welcome the viewers that were watching Austria get beat by Great Britain. So they've got to win. They will be relegated, as will Poland in our group. But here, Germany, what a performance. 6-3 over France. The power play's been sharp. Sedkowiak's got 2 goals. The youngster Lucas Reichel has had a really good game. JJ Peterka's been buzzing. France, to their credit, won 2 challenges and a penalty coming up. It's heating up here. There's been some tough hits and checks in this game. There was a dirty one on the captain earlier, Mueller, and I think this is just spilling over. It's gotten a little bit of some bad blood in this one.
Yeah, Cantagallo took a pretty nasty hit here from Tiffels, I believe. Now they're separating that out. Yeah, there was an earlier one. Confrontation. Perret with a hit from behind on Mueller. He only got a 2-minute penalty for it, but Mueller didn't like it much. That's a pretty good charge, and Perret is right back in there responding to that one.
And Brian, Germany needs none of this stuff. I mean, they got games to play, right? France will be done. They won't qualify for the quarters, but you don't want to get involved. And there's the hit, Tiffels. That's what started it all in Cantagallo.
He should have been holding up there for sure. Vulnerable position. Cantagallo's in a vulnerable position. Tiffels was accelerating actually into that hit. Not good. Here's what happened before this all happened. Before as we were going to a break, it was Mueller who had been hit by Perret, number 72, before that from behind, and he was injured slightly on that play. So as we were going to television timeout, and even Grubauer, who had more than a few words for Perret, so that kind of set the table. Yeah, they're going to review this for. This is not going to be good. I wouldn't be surprised he gets 5 minutes or so here, Tiffels.
And for Germany, I mean, this stuff can carry over, right? I mean, you want to be careful. You want to have all your guys available. Quarterfinals going forward.
They're rolling along here. They're up 6-3. That's super slow-mo, and it's from distance. There's another one that looks more damning than that. But the guy's in a vulnerable spot, and he comes in and crushes them. If you roll that at regular speed, it looks a lot worse. That's what here you go. There you go. See, he's almost, it's like he's accelerating as he goes into the boards. It'll be interesting to see how many times the referees look at this at regular speed. You're absolutely right. Tiffels, good, solid, strong player for them. He's had a good tournament. Plays with Sturm and Cahoon. And Sturm and Cahoon been really good. Cahoon, such a huge threat factor coming out of the zone, through the neutral zone, on the fly pattern. Great speed. Sturm, same thing. Tiffels facilitates a lot of that. He's no slouch in that department either. But the anger management issue here got a little out of control.
He was a part of that silver medal team last year. Was Tiffels, former draft pick, 6th round of the Penguins back in 2015. So the positive for Germany has been kind of the 4 lines, the depth play. Everyone, feeling good as we get closer to the quarterfinals, final day of group play, and it's been busy for the officials. There's been a lot of reviews and things to look at, especially in that second period.
The 2 captains are over there talking to each other too. Crignon and Mueller having a little conversation on the opposite side. Here we go. They decided something. Oh, they got the wrong helmets.
In Germany, player number 95 got 5 minutes, and the game is conduct for boring.
Yeah, I'm not surprised about that, and that's you nailed it right there.
So what?
This is not good for Tiffels and for Germany.
Why Mueller's so hot, the captain, he's saying, I was just creamed into the boards head first about 6 minutes ago, and there was nothing. There was a minor penalty.
Be honest,
that's why he's hot, though. Yeah.
You're right. That's why he's upset, because he got injured and he bit the boards. In many ways, for me, this hit by Tiffels is worse than that one. I know that Mueller, Mueller went down awkwardly, and he was away from the boards, and his face hit it first. He did get hit from behind, but this one was an acceleration at a higher speed to a guy who was even more vulnerable in some ways. So I agree with both calls.
Four and 4 hockey, and then a 3-minute power play
But
to come for France.
What happens to Tipples moving
But that's
forward?
the big question, right? I mean, there can be discipline outside of this game. It could carry over into game one or quarterfinal onward.
And missing him in the lineup because he's a solid player, but also it just can be disruptive to the feel of the team that's really gotten to another level. This German team, it's built and built and built, and this has been a terrific game, and now this. So how will that go going forward?
Trion will play it for Lorca. Under 6 to go. Stankowiak, 2 goals. Centers in front. Peterka right on. And Junka the stop. Peterka back to work. Chasing after that puck. Bertrand threw it to the wing. Nobody there. Comes right to the captain, Mueller. Schubert. Back to Mueller. J.J. Peterka, he's been all over it in this game again. Another strong tournament, the MVP from last year. One of the top forwards. Goes on, flips it back, and just on side play continues. The Germany thought it wasn't. Man, they quit on the play, and Grubauer's giving it right now to the official, but you played with a whistle.
And they missed the net again, France did.
They did. They had a glorious chance. Michaelis brings it in. Peterka shooting, and he hit the top of the net, side of the pipe, and that stayed out. It's been a wild game, Brian. I mean, we've seen a lot of stuff going on here. Pass for Cahoon. That was upended. 4 and 4 for 40 more seconds. Clairot to the line. That one's onside. Cantagello across, Dare the weak one-timer, and steered into the corner again. I'd have been curious, though, if that was a goal, the challenge for offside there, because I believe it was offside.
True, yeah.
We've got a lot of challenges. France perfect on them. They're 2 for 2 in this game on the challenges. And Germany likely would have challenged that one.
That's 2 for 2 from about 15 feet in front of the net, all alone for France, and miss a net both times.
Eilish, big hit. Cantagello, and then Fernell was launched. There's been some sandpaper to this game, and now France on the power play. Just under 3 minutes of power play time, and just over 3 minutes left in this game. All the way down to Julian Junka. They'll settle it down, and both teams getting a change in. Johan Ovitu through center. He'll feed it back. Here, Edward Belmar. He'll wheel in. Puck in the corner. And Germany can't clear. Ovitu able to hold it. Timbo's on. Slash Dad comes back to the point. Ovitu again. Belmar. Ovitu. Timbo's on. Goes on. Big trade parked in front of Grubauer. Ovitu slapped one right on Grubauer. Fought through that screen. Goes on, lost it in the corner. Pass in front. Clairot fanned on a great chance in front again.
Germans are playing hard in front of the net. Oh, a lot of conversation going on there too. Kastner and Clairot barking at each other as they both went to their respective benches after that altercation.
Chekishvili brought it in. Adamo. Anthony Reck. Baudouin's in front. Reck. Drop pass. Chekishvili. Chekishvili. High wrist or missed. Baudouin chips it in the corner. Bertrand there. As is Adamo. And no one at the far point there for France. Final 2 minutes. 6-3 Germany. And 1:19 remaining of power play time here for the French. Reck. Turn it over. Mark Michaelis. Thought about breaking in, but going to kill off a little more time. He'll send it back to his defenseman, and Mueller able to jam that to center. Michaelis, he was tied up a little bit by Anthony Reck. Halis brings it in offside.
Well, the Germans have had a lot of jump in their game. They've had a lot of guys who have really skated. Quickness, tempo, playing into the game, playing with speed all the time, all over the place. Not quitting on pucks, not only just in front of nets at both ends of the ice, but Michaelis right there, that was kind of the epitome of the shift that a lot of them have had in this game as well, too. Just not giving up on anything and controlling a lot of the play. The French had a really good start to this game, just couldn't maintain it. Scored some goals, happy about that. Leaky defensively, that certainly cost them, and then things started to turn here with a couple of bad hits.
The French, to your point, they led 3 times in this game, Brian. They had the opener. They've led 3 different times.
Could have been up 3-0.
Yeah.
2 great chances, even after, and including the 1-0 lead that they had. They could have been up by 3. 2 other great chances and a goal post, and just not to be for the French.
Bozon, the shot into the corner. Adamo tried to chip it in deep, the backhand. Schuber, he couldn't clear. Tim Bozon, little bat pass, and Adamo behind the net for Clairaut. Final minute here at Ostrava Arena. Clairaut. Belmar back to Clairaut. He got checked there by Sturm, pushed to the center. Stankowiak, 2 goals in the game. Racing after the puck, Jumka plays it. So Reichel was serving the penalty for Tipples. He's out. 5-on-5 hockey. And a penalty coming up now to France. And Grubauer to the bench, extra attacker. Germany just wants to get out of this game. Up by 3. Wodan will touch up, so 17.6 to go, and Germany will end things here on the power play.
Yeah, there have been a few of those as this game has gone on. And the biggest man in the tournament, Adamo. And they get a couple for cross-checking. He just takes his feet out. There was nothing vicious really about that. You push down on the hips of the guy from behind and take the feet out.
It's only fitting, Brian. I think the referee's microphone's breaking down out of battery power because they've been using it a lot in this game. Between the challenges and the penalties. And
should have plugged it in while they were reviewing plays.
Wisman across, one-time drive. Turk to let it go. 10 seconds left, maybe one more goal here for Germany. France will clear. And that will do it. A chippy game. Grubauer played at the center. I don't think he was happy either, but Germany's happy with the result. They will win 6-3 and prepare and wait to figure out who they will take on in a quarterfinal here in Czechia.
Well, France, usually a very tight team defensively. We've seen that a lot. They weren't as tight as they needed to be. Had to have a goaltender change because Papillon was worn out. But they scored goals, and they were aggressive, and they were impressive for a long stretch early on. But this was about the Germans. The Germans are a better team, and boy, did they play with some pop in their game offensively and a little nasty edge as well.
Germany will prepare for the quarterfinals. Our next game, Latvia, USA. That'll be next from right here in Ostrava.
Ladies and gentlemen, the best players of each team will be awarded by Raiffeisen Bank International, official sponsor of the 2024 IIHF Ice Hockey World Championship. The prizes will be presented by Eric Ropper, the Managing Director of the French Ice Hockey Federation, Peter Merten, President of the German Ice Hockey Federation. Best player of Team France, number 77, Sasha Trey. Team Germany. Number 19, Wojciech Stachowia. The three best players of the 2024 IIHF Ice Hockey World Championship of Team France will be now awarded with a prize from the organizing committee. The three best players award is selected by each team and will be presented by Aleš Pavlík, president of the local organizing committee Ostrava. The three best players of Team France are number 18, Johan Ovitu, number 41, Pierre-Edouard Belmar, and number 32, Kretan Papillon. Dear all, please rise if you are able to for the national anthem of Germany.
Sasha, you guys had the lead 3 different times in this game, and I know your coach said he always wants to work on scoring. You get 3 goals. What did you think of your offense in this game?
I didn't hear you, sorry.
What did you think of your offense in this game?
I mean, it was good in the very first part of the game. I think we had the legs because we played yesterday, and more the game was going and better they were, so it was getting tougher for us. But like you said, it's a good point that we score more goal than usually.
How do you think you can improve defensively going forward?
I think right now it's about penalties. We're too much on the box, and we know all those guys, they're a really good player, and it's better to play 5-5 for us. So we're going to work on that, and yeah, I think it's the main things.
And Sasha, when you reflect on where your team's come, what do you think it's going to take to make
I don't hear you.
When you reflect on just France at the World Championship, what do you think it's going to take the next step?
One more time, I'm gonna say the same. We spend too much time in the box. So, games are really close now. We can see that we can start playing with everyone. And if we want to be better, it's starting defensively and out of the box, and then we can have success.
And en français, just when you reflect on this World Championship, what do you think it's going to take for France to take the next step forward?
C'est exactement ce que je disais. Ça va être plus de discipline dans notre jeu, éviter toutes ces pénalités et avoir cette même rigueur qu'on a eu défensive parce qu'on sait qu'on est capable de le faire et maintenant il faut le répéter.
Merci.
Merci à vous.
Good luck at the, Wojtek, France had the lead 3 times in this game. How did it test you guys? You still get the win, but how did it test your team?
Yeah, our team has a lot of character. I think we showed it today and previous games too. Even if we're down, we can come back and win the game. Probably didn't start the game very well. France played a very good first and second period, but we managed to play our game the best we can and come back to win.
Now for you with your line of Lucas and JJ, you've really started to create offense recently. What has come together for you guys?
Yeah, we have a lot of fun together, and from having fun, we play better together and create offense. So yeah, I understand those guys in the locker room too. So yeah, we know each other for a long time now, and I think that's where the chemistry comes from. So yeah, it's a lot of fun to play with those two.
You've qualified for the quarterfinals. How does your team feel going into the next stage?
Confident. I mean, we won the last how many games? But I think 4. Yeah, played a pretty good group stage in my opinion. We had some games that tested us, so that's definitely going to help us. You know, we had games where we were down and we came back, so like today, and that's definitely going to help us in the next game. So yeah, definitely ready.
And then in German, just how do you guys feel going into the quarterfinals, and what do you think you can still work on?
In German, ja, für uns auf jeden Fall, wir haben sehr viel Selbstvertrauen. Wir wollen auf jeden Fall das weiterspielen, was wir jetzt gespielt haben, weiter mit Charakter, diszipliniert und weiter so Offensive kreieren, wie bis wir jetzt gemacht haben. Und danach können wir auf jeden Fall erfolgreich sein und jeden Gegner schlagen.
Danke.
Thank you.